You think the purpose of relationship is pleasure. But then at some stage, most people exit when it's not pleasurable enough. They run. And they think they're going to find some other place where it's just pleasure. But they don't realize the loss of pleasure is not just changing chemistry, it's because you've not grown. In the beginning, you're attracted to someone because there's similarities, but there's certain differences, something that you like about them. But if you stay in relationship and you don't grow, those parts that she respects or likes in him that she thinks are not in her are in her. She's just disidentified with them because she was not rewarded for that in her youth. He has parts she has that he disidentified from in his youth because it wasn't rewarded by his father. So you get attracted to each other, but then if you don't actually grow yourself into those qualities, you start to resent the person you still love, whereas it was the very thing you liked before. It's not because they changed, it's because you didn't grow. And so unconsciously, rather than blame yourself, you blame them. That is the purpose of relationship, is to grow spiritually. And with that comes an enormous amount of incredible love and your own growth.
As I'm over here venting these chicks, you guys want to know one of the questions that I ensure I ask a lot of questions in and around her idea towards continuous learning and continuous improvement. When considering someone for long term, like if you serious, right? Like if you at that stage in your life and you're just like, I'm tired of ripping and running, you know, Friday night, Saturday nights, you know what I'm saying? You need something a little bit more stable. I'm trying to tell you guys, if you do not ask questions about continuous learning, and a lot of this can be inferred from actions, right? What type of shows are they watching? Do they stay more in that love and hip hop bullshit? Or are they watching things that help improve the way that they think about things, or that they can understand how the world works or the reality around them? Which type of things is she consuming? Does she get excited when she thinks about learning something new that can translate into a net positive or a net benefit for you? Put on some how to do a massage clip up on YouTube and see how she reacts, all right? As you take a look at that information as, ew, I would never do something like that. Or does she say, this can be something that I can utilize towards his peace and his happiness? And it's not just a one-way street, it's two-way. I think both need to be continuous learners. But if you don't lead her within that direction, or you do not have that expectations, or if by default she is not a nurturer, if you do not prioritize these things and instead you are prioritizing the symmetry within her face, or the way that them legs and hamstrings connect to that gluteus maximus, and I'm telling you guys, you setting yourself up for heartache and agony, baby. You cannot stop growing just because you get the person that you want, all right? Except for if that growing is your waistline, all right? You can absolutely stop your waistline from growing, but that's another point aside. Within life, it is a constant development. Shit, I did content about a week or so ago about reinventing yourself. And just like Tony alluded to, throughout that growth or that reinvention, people can start to reinvent a part.